G'day, I'm looking at some Duo stuff for the evening, and I thought I would start a recording while I was in the middle of it. I'm looking for help with a ticket that a customer has. They want to bypass their merge approvals and pipeline protected branch restrictions by adding an administrator user to every member of a group, to a member of every group for an automation. And they've got 50,000 groups in their GitLab. First I thought that would be an application for APIs, but then I thought, well, that's a terrible hit on their APIs. What if we could do that from the Rails console? I'm not very good with Ruby or Rails console stuff yet, so I'm asking Duo for help. And that's what I'm recording in this session. So I guess we'll connect to Duo when I remember what key it is. There we go. I already had a conversation going before the video, and actually I'd already done another session before that. This isn't quite working either. The thing about Duo is that it's non-deterministic, so you can ask it the same question and get a different answer. I actually like this answer more because it's going through the groups recursively. So I might just use that code instead. I'm going to copy it in there and paste it here. And we'll give it a go on my server, which I'm already connected to. I need to change a few things in the code that it's given me, of course. We've got a user that I made on my system called Mr. Admin, and we're going to be finding all the groups within a group called Top Group. If we look at my GitLab, we've got the top group, which has group A and B, and then group A1 underneath it. I want Mr. Admin to be a member in all of those, but not in any other groups that are on this instance. Okay, so first thing it suggests is, let's define a variable called admin user for the user. And then we're going to find our group and define that as well, and the access level owner, so that we can do the overrides. And we'll define our recursive function. It actually doesn't have any syntax errors, that's good, Duo. And it reckons we can just call it. If this works, it's going to be a very short and boring video. There we go. So Ruby doesn't like it. It doesn't like this add user function. Do you mean add guest? I guess that I do. We can just guess at the moment. And then I guess we can redefine the function. And do it again. Alright, similar sorts of errors I was getting with this code earlier. So on line 15, you can create new member. Which must be something lower level. In fact, that's a lot lower level. So the first thing I'm going to do then is pop this error in and see what actually I'll do with that. see what Duo makes of that. I don't think that I can see current user. No, okay. Alright, how can I get a trace, a stack trace from this error? I think current user is a variable defined in the apps, in the services, members, groups, create service module. I'll try to give it as leading a question as I can. That's a good answer. It's empty. So, and also, oh no, here we go. Sometimes it can be a bit slow, especially if you're in Tasmania. User rescue, huh? Alright. Rescue. How do you do it as a begin? So we're going to do our call add admin to groups. And we're going to rescue well, that's no better. Undefined method can for the number 50. Admin user is definitely a user. Parent group is a group. Access level, that's our number 50. I think that the problem is the access level being passed to group.addGuest is an integer and not a group. Access level was defined as the, what's that called in Ruby? That's a module constant, isn't it? did change the code, didn't I? I changed the group add user call because that method does not exist. Instead, I have this. So I'm seeing that, and it expects an access level. Okay. I do actually want to edit a user as an owner, though. Is there another method I should use besides add user, or which is not defined, or add guest? Okay, so this is what I was talking about before. Based on the documentation, yada yada yada. I don't know. So instead I can go show me, if I can spell, show me the group methods for adding members. Okay. Well, let's just go with that. I'm also going to just try hitting tab. So that's for group parent group dot add. Oh look, there's an add owner. So it's probably that one. There is an add owner method. Show me how to call this. So I don't need to say anything. I can just go add owner and the user. I don't need to worry about the access level stuff. I don't want to save it. I want to redefine the function. And I want to call it again. Wrong number of arguments. Of course it is. Subgroup admin user. We'll appease it, but we don't need this anymore. Okay. Wrong line. This line is what I need to be running. Well, that looks like it worked. Let's see what we've got. If we go right to the bottom and look at the members, isn't it? Manage members. There's Mr. Admin. Fabulous. I reckon that's what I need. What I might just do is get rid of the parts that I don't need. So here is the working function. It turns out that the what's that called? The role. Thank you. The role is determined by which method we call. So add owner makes the member, makes the user an owner member of the group. Can you refactor this? We don't need to pass in the access level parameter anymore. Right, so it takes a group and a user. We've got to, unless it already exists as a member, we're going to add owner to it and puts that we added it. And do it for each subgroup. Looks good to me. So that replaces this. We don't care about this. I think I'm nearly ready to give this to the client. I do want to test it again with a new group. Let's make, in our top group, I want to make a new group. We'll call it another group. And then add a new subgroup. Awesome 0 or awesome A. I should write some code to make subgroups, shouldn't I? I won't do that in this video though. Oops. And we'll do one more under here. Might as well put one here as well. Okay, so this group is called another group. We're just going to run this again. No, we're not, because we redefined it. Was that a copy-paste fail? Might have been. Okay. So add, yep, all that. Need to find the new groups. Still Mr. Admin, but the parent group's going to be a different group. It's going to be okay. Fine. Parent. Oh, I see. Right. Instead of okay. Another group. There we go. Nice. So go to the other group. I'll just pick a deep one. And there's Mr. Admin. Excellent. I'm happy to take that code and pass it along. I've tested it on the same version that they were on. It was a GitLab 16.8.7, I believe. Well, that was in my terminal. Yeah, 16.8.7. All good then.